Hello, I'm Amy Rich with amyrich.net. I am excited to bring you the 8th in the 12 projects of Christmas. I can't believe we're on number 8 already. I am going to feature the 'Tis the Season 6x6 Designer Series paper, which you can find on page 31 of the August to December mini catalog. And I'm also going to feature the tree punch, which is located in the annual catalog. As you can see, there are lots of great papers in the 'Tis the Season set, and it features Real Red, Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, and Shaded Spruce. And I'm going to take this one today and do a little bit of a one-sheet wonder with you. So let's bring in the paper trimmer. And we're going to cut this, turn it sideways. It is directional, and I want to be a little bit careful about that, even though the first part that I'm cutting is squares. So I'm going to take this and cut it in half at 3 inches. And then I'm going to turn that and cut that in half at 3 inches. I'm only going to make 2 simple cards with these Designer Series papers. And they're going to both have squares on them, of course. And then with this one, I'm going to cut this at 4 3/8. And this you can use on something else. We're not going to use this in our project. And then we're going to turn it this way, score it at 3/4 of an inch, cut it at 1.5 inches, so it should be 1.5 here and 1.5 here. So we're cutting it in half essentially, and then score it again at 3.5 inches, which should be in half if you do the math. We're going to set these 2 pieces aside for now, and we're actually going to make these 2 cards identical. So I've already cut 2 pieces of thick Whisper White cardstock at 4 1/4 by 8.5. So then when you fold them in half, you can see that it makes a really cute square card. I'm just going to work with one of these right now to show you how to put it together. So now the other pieces that I have here is a window sheet from our catalog that's cut 2.5 by 2.5, Shaded Spruce that is cut 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and Real Red that is cut 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So you see we're working all with squares right here. So the first thing we're going to do is take our punch and our 2 3/4 inch piece of cardstock, and we're going to get that put into our punch and cut a window out of it like this. Now an easier way might be to punch it first and then cut out the 2 3/4 inch square around it. But for my purposes today, I just wanted to be able to quickly do this. So next we're going to take the window sheet and we're going to just take our adhesive and go all the way around the tree like this. And then we're going to adhere that window sheet over the top because we are going to turn this into a shaker card. Oh, I'm so excited. Then we're going to take that square of Designer Series paper and we're going to adhere that onto our Real Red square that again is cut 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Ooh, then I'm so excited to bring out my sequins. These are the sequins for everything that are found on page 66 in the catalog. So what I'm going to do is take the green ones and a nice sized pinch of them, and maybe a few more for good measure. They stick to everything. And then we're going to just add a little bit of the white, silver, and gold ones as well. Now we're going to just push those into the middle And then take our piece with the window sheet, flip it back to the window sheet side. And then we're going to take our foam strips. Now these are found in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to take one strip off. And I'm going to start down here and go as close to the tree as I can. And then bend that around the other side of the tree. And again, bend and bend. It's very flexible, very sticky, so this works pretty well. Just keep bending it around the shape of the tree. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then at the end now, we'll just come in here and trim this like that. Okay, so now, see, these sequins are everywhere. Now we'll take that paper off. My gosh. Okay. And then we will line this up with the DSP having a border around it. And then make sure to really adhere that foam. And now you see we have our shaker. Love it. All right, now this just attaches then to our white card. Cute. And then we'll just take a piece of our real red satin ribbon, which is found in the annual catalog. And I cut it about 4 or 5 inches. And then we're just going to make a knot in it. Keep it really simple. And then we'll come in with our mini glue dots. And just attach that to the side for a little decoration. And then use our snips. Nice, sharp, brand new snips. A gift from Stampin' Up. And look at that. Isn't that cute? So now, when you've made both of them, remember we still have those 2 strips to use. So here are the 2 strips of designer series paper we have left, as well as 2 Whisper White envelopes. We're going to take one of our water painters, make sure there's plenty of water flowing, and just get those sealed shut. I know, seems weird that we're going to seal our envelopes shut with nothing inside, but you'll see why. Now grabbing our trimmer again, we're going to cut this envelope at 4 3/8. So if you notice, these envelopes are approximately 4 3/8 inch this way. So now we're going to make that envelope square as well. And here's our opening. So we're going to do that to both of them. Those sequins everywhere. So we'll do that to both. And then let's move some things out of the way here so it's not so cluttered. Now we're going to take these and I'm going to fold them in half so that the red is showing on the outside. Then when we open them up, I want those trees to be right side up. So we're going to take our adhesive and adhere this strip to the back of our envelope so that it folds over as a closure. Cute, right? And then our envelope, or our card then, can fit right inside our envelope. Now, one thing you can do if you'd like is take, I have a 1.5 inch circle punch, and you can take that, there we go, slip that in, cut out a little notch, and then it's a little bit easier to take in and out. So do the same thing to the other one. Let's get this notch cut first. Little notch. And then using our designer series paper. We'll decorate that envelope again, making sure that our trees are right side up. And there we've got card number 2. So kind of a quick and easy one sheet wonder that turns into something really sweet that can go on the top of a package. Adorable. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next time for project number 9.